11 plus non-verbal reasoning, CEM and GL exam practice. Which picture on the right belongs to the same group on the left? Circle the letter. We have here the left side, and we have to choose A, B, C, D, or E. Which one belongs to the same group? So the important thing there, which picture on the right belongs to the same group on the left. So if we look at this first arrow, it's pointing down. This second one is pointing down. This third one is pointing down. This fourth one is pointing down. So we want an arrow that is pointing down. This one is pointing to the right, so we do not want that. We do not want this one. The next one is pointing to the left. Let's pick another color. This, we don't want this. This one is pointing upwards. We do not want this. C is pointing down. This one is pointing to the left. We do not want that. This is pointing upwards. So the answer is C. And that's how you work out the answer for that first one. For question number 1, you see this one has an S shape. And it's got a rectangle at the end. So there's a rectangle at the end, a rectangle, a rectangle, a rectangle. It has an S shape, an S shape, an S shape, an S shape. And it's got 2 lines, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we look at this first one. This one has got 1, 2, 3 lines. So we do not want this one. This one has got 2 lines. It's got the rectangle, but it's a C shape. So we do not want this. This one has got an S shape. It has got 2 lines, but this shape there is a trapezium. It's not a rectangle. It's not a rectangle. So we do not want this. This one is an S shape. It's got 2 lines, but there is no rectangle at the end of it. So we do not want this. And this is the correct one. It's got an S shape. It's got the 2 lines, 1, 2, and it's got the rectangle. So E is the correct one. Look at number 2. There's 1, 2, 3 lines. But the 2 lines on the outside are the same. The 2 lines on the outside are the same. 2 outer lines the same. Or identical. And the center line is different. So there's an arrow, an arrow, an arrow, an arrow. 1, 2, 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The outer lines are the same. The center one is different. So this one has an arrow. 1, 2, 3 lines. The outer lines are the same. The inner one is different. So that's the correct one. Okay, why is B wrong? The lines are all different. 1, 2, 3. They're all 3 different lines. So that's wrong. 1 and 2 have the same, and you need only 1 and 3 to be the same, not 1 and 2. 1 and 2 the same. What you want is the middle line to be different. The first and the last line to be the same. And for this one, all 3 lines are the same. So that's why that one is not correct. I'll go to question number 3. For question number 3, each picture contains a large white oval overlapping a white shape. A large white oval overlapping a white shape and a black oval. So what we can say is we have this large white oval for each shape. It's overlapping that shape there, overlap that, it overlaps that. And it has got the black dot on it. Now, This one has no black dot. So that's not correct. There's no black dot for this one. This one, no black dot. So that's not correct. This one, there's no overlap. It just joins. There's no overlap. So that's wrong. This one, curve, not a straight line. This should have been a straight line, like a shape like that, a triangle or rectangle or something. This one is a curve, not a straight line. So the correct answer is E. You got the black dot, you have the circle, it overlaps that shape there. Question number 4. If you notice, each picture contains a shape with a thick black outline around a gray rhombus. That's a thick black outline, and that's a gray rhombus in the middle. Thick black outline, a gray rhombus in the middle. Thick black outline, a gray rhombus. Thick black outline, a gray rhombus. Now, this one is thin black outline, so it's not this one. This one is thick black outline, and there's a gray rhombus in the middle, so this is a correct one. This one is thin black line, but in the middle is a circle, so that's wrong. It should be a rhombus. Here, thick black outline, but the middle is a triangle. It should be a rhombus. And here, this is rectangle. It should be a rhombus in the middle. Question number 5. Each picture is a rotation and is not a reflection. So if I try to animate it for you, so I'll move this picture. If you see here, if you rotate this, I've colored it yellow so that you can see it. This one will fit on that. If I move it and rotate it, if I rotate it that way and I move it, it will fit. So you can rotate this to get it to fit. So if I rotate it again and you put it here, it does not fit for this one. Or if you try to fit it, it doesn't point in the right direction. So it does not fit. And if you try to rotate it to fit it on this one, it does not fit for rotation. But the third one, if you rotate it to put it that way, you will see it is a perfect fit. If you come to this one, you try to rotate it, it does not fit. And you come to the next one, you try to rotate it, it does fit, but it doesn't point in the right direction. The arrows are pointing the opposite direction. So this one is based on rotation, so the correct answer is C. Number 6, black circle on each picture contains a shape with a black circle on its right-hand side. So the black circle is on the right, on the right, on the right, on the right. This one, the black circle is on top, so that's wrong. The black circle is on the left, that's wrong. The black circle is below, that's wrong. The black circle is on the right, that's correct. The black circle is on the left, that's wrong. That's how you do non-verbal reasoning questions, and I hope this helps.